All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another playthrough of Nier Replicant. Last thing is that we traveled back to the Eri village and we were successful in defeating a boss fight that was there. It took some time, but we finally got through it. And upon defeating it, we have now Kana in our team. And she gave us some information about the Brat Squall. She told us that in this village that we're in now, in this town that we're in now, the king also has the Black Scrawl. And they have been looking for a cure for it. So Kaina was saying how, maybe they'll have some information on what to do to help Yona. So we're gonna come down and we are going to do this.
Fascinating.
Yeah, they speak a language we haven't encountered before. We need to talk to someone who can possibly help us.
I feel bad that I can't.
You could speak 1,000 tongues and still fail if you lack knowledge of another's culture. I am a brilliant book of unspeakable value, not some dog-eared travel guide.
I think Nier was gonna ask him like, hey, can't you just like translate it or something? He's like, no!
I feel like we're just going in circles here.
Yeah. We need a guide or
If
something.
only we could speak to the locals. I've no doubt we'd have little trouble reaching the king's manor. We'll just have to suss out a route on our own.
Okay. Let's look around. I'm not doing the west right now. We made it, I think.
No entry, it would seem.
And after we finally made it all this way.
Yeah, this is pointless. Let us go back.
Turn to the town entrance? Yes. Alright, well, we don't understand the language. Oh, hello. Oh. Bro.
Oh, look. This one lacks the power of speech. Perhaps she can communicate through gesture. Let me see. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I am Fira. Do you need help?
Yes, we came here to talk to your king. But it turns out we can't actually talk to anyone.
I can guide you? Oh, she will act as our guide. How fortuitous. But first, I must explain this town.
We really just need to see the king.
No, there are rules to follow. Follow me. Well, there you have it.
Okay. She's so tiny. This is an item shop. All shops and houses in this city must abide by the following rule. Rule 106. Do not live on level ground.
Rule 106?
We have many rules.
Is Rule 106 the reason for your labyrinthine system of staircases?
Yes, that is the rule.
Well, I suppose eccentric people deserve an eccentric town.
Okay. This is a sand skiff dock. Rule 115,017. You must view the town by ship before purchasing any items.
Oh, come now. What could possibly be the point of such an absurd rule?
I don't know. It's a rule that was in place when I first came here, not a new one.
Hold on. Your people are still making rules?
Yes, I heard that we passed rule 124,046 earlier this month.
Of all the idiocy, I could never live in this city.
Very rude to say something about that, bro. It's not your city. Come on. It does seem a bit wild, but to call it idiotic is a bit rude. Yeah, another thing about these sections is that you can't skip them. Oh wait, no, you can. I lied. Haha. Good to know, but it's pretty. Gives us a nice view of the town. I really should turn on brightness. I might be able to buy a melon here. This is a grocery. Rule 11,034. You must live at a level appropriate to your position.
Ah, so the aristocracy lives in the top levels, while the commoners subsist below.
Yes.
Seems like a rather unpleasant rule for those on the bottom. Does this girl plan to drag us about the entire town in this fashion?
She's just following the rules, Vice.
No, let's keep going.
It would seem we are impeding progress.
Sorry. Let's see the entire town. I mean, I wonder why the sand moves like that. Like, it moves like water. It's quite odd. Because that's a lot of sand and a lot of brown and a lot of rules. It doesn't look like the worst place to live. What if they're always breathing in sand or something? Because if the sand's moving like that, I would think it probably is pretty fine. And breathing in sand does not sound fun. This is a strange things store.
A strange thing store?
Yes, a store that sells strange things.
Such as...
I don't know. The things are so strange, no one is sure what they do.
Yeah, that is pretty strange.
I think the strange things store sells a pretty cool weapon. Why do I feel like we've been this way already? Their character designs are so interesting. I wonder what made the person who made them like this decide to do this, or to do them like this. It's very unique. I wonder if it's based off some culture or something. We're not stopping. Oh, we're going to there now. This is a store that sells raw materials. We use these materials to make masks. Rule 12, do not neglect your mask. If you want to live here, you must have a mask on at all times.
Yes, I was beginning to suspect that.
It might be because of the sand. So I got more places to see. We'll skip the boat ride this time. This is a weapon shop. Oh, okay. This concludes your tour of the city. Thank you for your patience. I will now guide you to the king's manor.
Thanks.
These rules are enough to make a sensible man reach for the noose.
Dang.
I don't know how you survive in a place with so many inconvenient prescripts.
It's not so bad. Although I used to ask the same question. And then someone told me, rules do not exist to bind you. They exist so you may know your freedoms. When I look at it like that, they don't bother me.
You're a good citizen, Fira.
Yeah, it looks like she has to turn around in a very specific manner. Alright, let's go to the king. This is the king's manor. However, we have no king now.
You have no king?
Our king was stricken with a foul black illness and so passed away. His son, the prince, now rules this land.
The Black Scroll.
This is the prince's royal advisor. He will know far more about these things than I.
Thank you. All of this touring has been helpful for understanding your language. I believe I will be able to speak with this advisor myself.
Well,
We need to talk to the prince.
I'm afraid the prince is not taking outside visitors at the time. I would appreciate it if you could come back another day.
My patience for this kind of thing has long ago evaporated.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault, Fira. Let's go back to Kaine for now.
So the prince isn't taking in visitors. Well, what are we to do? We need information on the Black Scroll. Is she still trying to come up the stairs? Oh my goodness. She is very slow. I guess she is a little girl.
It would seem we are impeding progress.
So she will stop immediately. Oh my gosh!
Slow down, I can barely. The person who saved me. Surely you don't mean Kaine. Kaine helps you. This foul-mouthed hussy.
Piss off, book. You guys done or what?
Hey, did you hear the news? The prince is missing. Uh-oh. What? Then we're in violation of Rule 83,348.
What's going on?
The prince is gone, and according to Rule 83,348, we have to start looking for him right away. No, you don't get it. The prince went missing in the barren temple. What? But Rule 5,527 states that only nobility may enter the temple. That means we can't go look for him. But what about Rule 83,348? What about Rule 5,527?
Why'd they make a bunch of rules that contradict each other?
This is their way and their system of laws. As outsiders, we have no say in the matter. Now come, we should be off.
So says the man who just, or should I say Book, who called their rules idiotic not long ago. Don't preach to me now, Vice. Alright, let's talk to her. I'm going to say the prince. No, you can't. Have you forgotten about Rule 5,527? Oh, screw the rules. Oh.
That rule only forbids your people from entering the temple, right?
Huh?
So why not ask an outsider to save your prince?
Oh, and what luck. We just happen to have an outsider who can't stop meddling in the affairs of others right here.
Hello. But the only ones who can enter the temple are...
I'm going to. Fira told me about Rule 1024. You know that one, right? Rule 1024. You must honor the request of any outsider owed a debt. That's how it goes, right, Fira?
Why did I ever agree to travel with such a pack of do-gooders?
Let's move.
Alright. Saving the prince. Saving the prince. We're gonna save the prince. Woo! I got a letter from Nier today. Yeah. I can see the ocean today. I bet it's huge. Hope Yona's okay. I haven't been home in a little while. Let me show you the way. You'll need my guidance to get through the sandstorm. Okay.
Are we leaving the girl behind?
No. She's just really slow. I appreciate her wanting to help, but I wish she was a bit faster. I'm guessing we probably have to protect her to some degree. I'll be surprised if this is a clean travel with zero animosity and enemies. She's too fast for a walk. She's too slow for my full run. They could have done this differently. Cause like, what is the point in this? Okay. I will guide you through the desert. Please stay close to me. Okay, I guess it's pretty bad. Might be partially why they got the mask. They like to.
Beware the wolves.
They like
This sand
to.
is too much. I can barely open my eyes.
Yeah.
The moment I open my mouth, the sand rushes inside.
You actually open your mouth.
You even have a mouth? does Vera deal with this?
She has a mask.
Perhaps there is some manner of filter inside that mask of hers.
Yeah, that's
Keep a
why.
keen eye on your surroundings.
Vera sure is brave, isn't she?
For such a minuscule body, she seems to possess almost boundless stores of energy.
Mm-hmm. He does not have the best shoes on to be dealing with sand. Honestly, Frida is probably doing it the best way. No shoes, just do feet. At least it doesn't look like the sand's hot. So, having boots on, I feel like something about that sounds like it'd be hard to move.
Wolves!
Look out!
Oh, not Fira.
This girl must possess extreme patriotism. Look how she gives all for the sake of her prince.
Thinking we're almost there. I hope so. Looks familiar. I think we have a boss fight coming up now I think about it. The Baron Temple is just ahead. Oh, and one more thing. Baron Temple map. Cool, thank you. The Baron Temple just okay. That's it. Thanks. This is as far as I can go.
Thanks for your help.
All right. To save a prince. My hope is I can play long enough to get to a certain part where we meet another character those who watch Nier Automata may recognize. Oh gosh, I forgot about this place. Okay. So we have these that are blocked. So you have to defeat, yeah, you gotta do rooms in order to open it up. Oh gosh. Yeah, you gotta follow particular rules in order to pass them. Alright, so what's the rule? Leaping rabbit.
What's that supposed to mean?
So I can't jump. So if I can't jump, and you also can't get hit.
What now?
Guess we have to play by the rules.
Ah, I got it. Don't get hit. I'm gonna block this one here. And then let's come this way. Let's look at what we got. We got these two here. So because my problem is I need to push it that way. Without getting hit. Dang it. That's tough. Yeah, you can't jump. That's what I thought. That. How am I supposed to do this? I can try grabbing one of these. Yeah, this should work. So now they're both blocked. Oh, actually good to just push this forward. Store this. Okay. Took some time, but we got it. 0, master of the child. It is time to devote yourself to the next rule. Oh, master of the child. That's what it said.
What a bother.
I wonder what this prince is like.
The man is tasked to protect his people, and yet he's made them toil to save him. I think that tells us everything we need to know.
What exactly does that tell you?
Incompetent fool.
What did you say?
Did I just hear someone?
Made someone upset. Next roll. What is it this time? Oh, hello. How dare you insult me? Bow down and beg forgiveness.
Where did you come from, boy?
I am no boy. I'm the 93rd Prince of Facade. I won't read it anymore, by the way.
Seriously?
It's
But
better if you
you're
just read
a
it.
kid.
Uh-oh. Oh.
What?
He was just abducted. Okay, what's the next rule? Let's see. Leaping rabbit, stationary owl.
That was unusual.
Come on, we have to help him.
Or we could simply pretend we didn't see him instead.
Okay. So I can't jump. Dang it. Oh, I can't stop moving. Gotcha. All right. Crystal. That is a very important item when you're doing upgrades for the weapons. I need to find a way to increase my health. I don't remember how to do that. Platform section. One of the things I just love about this game is the changing perspectives and you having to navigate that aspect of it. It's really cool. I love it. This game's great, man. Okay, racing wolf, evasive mouse, magic spewing bat. I don't know what that means. Is she okay?
God damn it! This shit's starting to piss me off!
I guess she hates all the rules.
Kaine!
Uh-oh.
What in the... Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Let me go. Let me... I'm gonna kill you when I get out of here.
Uh-oh.
I assume we'll have to find her as well.
Unfortunately. Yep. Huh? So I can only walk. Dang. Dang it. You gotta tilt your thing very carefully. Dang it. This one kills me. And what if I can just, I'm gonna try something. That's not what I want to do. There we go. Try that. There we go. This is much better. All right. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Protected turtle magic experience bout. So I can't defend, I guess. So I have to figure out how to. Okay. Slowly but surely, we're getting that. I think I need to do one more. I like that in Nier Gestalt that you could, I think you can move these things just about anywhere. Actually, let me pull this back. Because what I need to do is I need to get these. Oh wait. I have to be careful. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 5 of these. It'd be great if I had 3. But yeah, there's not like another box or something. Oof, no, that's dangerous. Ah. one idea. Like that. This is tough, like wait, no, can't do that. Because of that one there. Huh. And the other rule is leaping rabbit, right? If I can get that blocked, that helps. I don't think there's any coming this way now that's going to end up hurting me. It's a straight shot turn. We're good. Whew, there we go. Toughy. Next. Hopefully. Nope, did that one. Place is a labyrinth. There we go. Okay. So I'm not talking much. These require a lot of thinking. Okay. Evasive mouth magic. So I can't use magic and I can't evade. Dang. Oh shoot! Ah, they can hit you from behind. All right, let's try this then. Dang it! My back! Oh, you cheating bastards! We almost did it. Oh no! Didn't say I can't jump. Can't evade though. That was on me. Oh, got me in the back again. This way does seem to be, because I'm so close. Okay, so I made it. Ah! Darn it! Ooh, you tricky bastards. Okay, so what I'll probably do is I'll see if I can destroy. Oh no, that's not what I want to do. And I can't use magic either. So yeah, that makes sense. Okay, if you need magic, you can just do it from afar. Call it a day. Oops, that's on me. Got greedy. Ah, shoot, what got me? If I can just destroy this one. Maybe. Okay, got it. Whew. Whoop whoop. Took some time. These are tricky. I forgot how I did when I first came across these. They require a decent amount of thought though. Oh man. Got this was a puzzle game sometimes. And we're running low on health cells. I'm so sick of these things. Blade wielding
This
tiger.
madcap barrage of rules shows no signs of slowing.
Easy, Vice. We need quiet or we're gonna mess this up again.
These masked folk certainly enjoy their bizarre customs.
So I
wonder
can't
what
use
drove them to
my.
make such complicated rules.
Oh, I'm breaking like that. I gotta find the right one. Let's see. I think I almost got them all. Okay, so I had to get them all. Okay. I wonder how much long the section is. Jeez. Whew. This part is stressful. But I do like the different, dang.
I'm covered in sand.
Dang it.
Care before all your health is lost.
Yeah.
Man, I hate being covered in sand.
Oh, shoot.
Yes, do try harder not to fall in, would you? The space between my pages feels crunchy.
I'd give anything to jump into some water right about now.
Sorry, guys.
Despite your inability to swim, are you mad?
It was a joke, Vice. Sheesh.
All right. I think getting some medicinal herb health health. Just what I need. Can I fight things now, please? I'm good at that. Well, acceptable at it. Not exactly good. Evasive now, so I can't evade. Okay. Nice. Oh! Don't die on me, boy! Don't die on me! Done. I'm so glad we didn't do hard mode. Ooh, we be having a rough time. Like, I think maybe they increased the difficulty of the game. Because, again, when I played Nier Gestalt, I did not have a lot of trouble, like, at all. I was chilling. But I don't know what's going on this time around. So that's one that hasn't opened, and this is back to the entrance. Okay. Yeah, I was chilling with Nier Gestalt. I don't think I did easy mode. I think I can say that I don't like the character design of the characters in this one anywhere near as much as what they were in Nier Gestalt / Replicant in the original one. Something about them just looked like Kaine, I think I would say was prettier in the older version than in this one. Something about them just look kind of... I don't know how to describe it.
Well, this doesn't look suspicious at all.
I don't recognize this place at all. Okay.
I suppose that was to be expected.
Hey, look!
Oh yeah, I do remember this. Oh.
That mewling child is inside. Without any rules to bind us, we are free to unleash the entirety of our powers.
It's about time.
Yeah, you have to hit the, specifically, you have to hit the correct ones.
What is this thing?
I'm gonna edit my words. I need, my Dark Lance to use even less MP, if possible. Nothing? Has paralyzed, confused? Nah, that's the only one I got. Alright.
I detect magic within the glowing cubes.
That's not where I was aiming. That's not what I wanted to do. I didn't remember defend is a different button right now. Again, I need to remember. Okay.
Mindless.
Okay.
The guardian of this temple is a curious sight indeed.
Oh,
Says the talking book.
this again. Okay. Oh, so just avoid them? So I gotta wait till they turn red, probably.
This is a powerful foe.
There you are, you bastard!
Oh,
Kinda.
she's alive.
I'm gonna kill the shit out of you! Now hold still and die already!
Uh-oh. Welcome back. Let's go.
How did you find us?
Beats me. I just kicked a bunch of ass and wound up here.
Whoops.
And without even bothering to get dressed.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck off, book.
Kaine, The glowing cubes take priority.
Screw your priorities.
I really need to get better at this. Avoid. Ah! Oh, shoot. That was on me. Oh, didn't work. It doesn't let me lock on. At least there are less arms to deal with. I can kind of stand here. I don't even run. There you go. Come on, do red. Okay, that's that. Okay.
This should prove interesting.
Yeah, more annoying if anything. Okay, we're almost there. That didn't work. I'm too far off the range. Hello. What? You going to sit here and tell me this kid went into this whole place for his mask?
カイラム、ユリ、スサラとオタチ。カイザムセとペルア。
カイザム、デサラとユウト。シアトとウサトチ、ウレシグ。ツグ、コスキ、サオサラエオ。シエテキッタ。ペルア。カイザンアサキ。カエ、サラトアヤーリ。アトルル。
カイラム
押してキルタチエクグギリスアガイウカンヤリカイザムアチエテスレタダそれでカイザムチタレル
チロンテクカイラムカイザムより
Alright.
ウラコトサラタインタゾスローであったベルアとカイザムセテテツサワクゴレトルヨーリ
Oh, no, that's all right. We were just happy to help.
No, we need information.
エンリ探査クルタ逃亡
I believe the Regent has just given us an order.
I guess so. In that case, how about you make Rule 0? And have it say that if people don't like a rule, they can vote to change it.
A splendid idea.
ヨーリサロー
エルパチスチタ
ペルアとルトスオンジワクレタイペルアとタトだアンダサンキトシチテエオーカイザムサラトは教えてきったコスキウカエテスレタだ
Obtain the one-handed sword, Rebirth.
Thanks. But I think most of your praise belongs to someone else.
ケワタタ
Talk to him
Do
again.
you know how to cure the Black Scrawl?
そうすんよライザムでイトチキタ
So, even a king couldn't recover from it.
ああテツシキタトラ
It seems there is no way around it. We'll have to collect the sealed verses after all.
Yeah, it's the only lead we have.
ウィンカレキソト
We came across an old song that says if we find them all, we can cure the Black Scrawl.
And yes, we are well aware that refrains penned by minstrels half in their cups are hardly a reliable source of information.
Hey, I'll believe anything if there's even a sliver of hope it could help me save Yona. And I'll collect verses, orbs, crystals, magic goat meat, whatever.
Magic goat meat. Anything else you gotta say, Princey?
ヤリスチタス
Nope, that's it. Well, that's that.
あと
Nanda.
タアコチテスレタイサ
Sure.
そんどトダチトキ
Of course.
Just try not to get yourself kidnapped again.
タクウトウチタク
Alright, obtain Dark Wall magic. Erect a magical defensive barrier charged to increase the size of the wall. Well, that is
I'm
facade.
worried about Yona. Let's go back.
Yeah.
アルテル地域
I want to go to the weapon shop. See if I can get a better weapon. Let's see.
アルテルは地来たざい
He has Beastbane and Earthworm Claw. Well, that's something pretty good. It's very heavy. Thank you. I wonder what's in the strange thing store. Oh. I was also saying items when it actually has one. Oh, so it doesn't have any strange things yet. Okay.
アルテルは地
Then let's try the material shop. Oh, not King's Mansion. I meant material shop. try this again. There we go. And then after that, we're gonna head over back to Yona. We should have a melon now. Let's see. They have wolf hide, clay, crystal, amber, and wool. Okay. Some helpful stuff. Some of that stuff you need, I think, like the crystal. You need that to do some upgrades later on. Alright, let's go to entrance. Alright. Let's get on out of here. Facade, you've been great. Let's skedaddle. One thing cool about this game is that even though you have, say, gone to a particular place or location, you sometimes have to revisit that same place or location later on in the story because something else happened in that same place. I'm pretty sure Facade is like that. Why is this wolf so hard to get? Jeez. Now, one thing funny about this place, and it's not exactly funny, but it's kind of funny, is that there are scorpions out here. And I forgot what their sign is. Actually, we should have been attacked by some by now, I feel like. The fact that we haven't is kind of weird.
I suppose rules are rules, even if they are absurd.
I don't think they're absurd.
Oh?
Those rules are important to the masked people.
What manner of place is this?
I think it's a graveyard.
The headstones seem to be lacking names. Also, why do they shine as if they were carved from the rock just yesterday? You don't say.
I do. And I think it's important we respect that.
Well, well. The boy is beginning to sound like a man.
Boy, I'm not a kid, you know.
Hey, less talking, more walking.
Yeah, I guess he's not exactly a kid. He is young, though. You are young. Ah, finally we can leave this place. Oh, we can use... I forgot we can use these. Let's just do this. Can we? Can't use it? Darn. That becomes a method of travel in this place. I guess you might have to do something specific in order to do it. I don't know why it attacks by like ramming its face into our body, but okay. Oh, that's a patch. It's green. Weird. Well, we'll have to look at that another day, I suppose. I hope they... No, they didn't. I'm about to say, like, I hope they didn't change an aspect of the game because I don't remember all of this. Like, I somewhat remember the king, but I forgot you had to save him like that. I forgot the whole section in Facade. Like, I remember Facade, but I forgot you went there a couple times for main missions in the game. I'm very curious when we're going to meet another character. Always catch those in. Alright. January 30th. Nier came back. He came back home to see me. Yay! Oh. Yep, coming home now. Luckily we weren't... Well, I guess we were pretty far, but... That sounds like a equally terrifying and nice life at the same time. You go out, you do stuff. Did they die? I guess they're beans. This is supposed to be the melon, I believe. Let me keep going. Alright, let's check on her. Nice.
Yona,
Oh, hey,
how are you feeling?
better now that I'm taking the medicine you brought.
Good.
By the way, are you gonna stay here today?
I don't think we have anything too big going on right now, so yeah, we can stay today.
You bet.
Really? You'll stay with me? Really?
Yeah, Yona, I'll stay.
Yay!
Now get back to bed.
Okay.
I hear a voice. I squint and I see a boy standing before me. His hair is silver, his skin is pale. He stares up at me with hard, glassy eyes. Soon his lips begin to move, but no sound comes out. What is he saying? I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't. I try to leave, but something about the boy holds my gaze. I watch his face, expressionless, as his lips slowly flutter. What is he trying to say? Wait. It's a phrase. I can almost make it out. It starts with an S. Then there's an E. I can almost see it now. The letters begin to fall together, one after the other, faster and faster. Sealed verse. It's a sealed verse. The thing I'm looking for. The key to saving my sister. I stare at the boy with renewed ferocity, trying desperately to make out his next word. D-R-E-A-M. Dream? What? What the hell does that mean? The lips move again, faster now. I can't follow them. Damn it, I can't make it out. I want to scream. I want to tear the walls around me. But instead I force myself to be calm. I can do this. I can do it for Yona. Slowly, ever so slowly, I parse out the letters that make up his final words. Forestofmyth. Forest of Meth. The next morning.
Just a dream. Even in my dreams, I'm hunting sealed verses.
She's alright.
Morning.
Morning, Yona.
What's wrong? Are you feeling sick too?
No, I had a strange dream.
What was it about?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Because I had a dream too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, me and this boy were playing a game together.
What kind of game?
It was called Guess the Words. I think he made it up because I never heard of it before.
How did it work?
The boy would move his mouth, but no words would come out. Then I had to guess what he was trying to say. It was hard. I wanted to play hide and seek, but we had to play his dumb game instead.
So what did he say?
I don't know. All I could figure out was dream and forest of myth. But don't worry, I'm gonna study hard so that next time I can figure out everything. We should play a game together sometime too.
Sure, Yona.
Don't forget the melon.
Alright. Let's see if the melons are grown now.
Something troubling you, lad?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
You sound very
I
troubled.
need to go ask Popola something.
Okay. Anything? Melon yet? No? Brisket balls. Darn it. Hurry up. I want to give her a melon. Is there anything else I can plant? I guess we won't worry about it. Let's do a save. Trying to think if there are any side quests we should do. Let's see. Incomplete quests. There's Fisherman Gambit still. There's Yona's gift still. And I'm trying to grow it. It's still growing. We have signature dish I gotta do still. And the signature dish is going to take a while. I have to sit there and like fish for a bunch of sardines. No one wants me to do that. Let me see if I can buy some stuff.
Make sure you.
Yes. And then buy 5 of these, well, 10 of these. Cures poison. That could be helpful. Anything I can sell? I doubt there's any upgrades I can do right now. Have a bunch of boar meat, have wool, have wolf hide, wolf fang. I could probably sell all the old books. Dirty bag. Why would I want that? Get rid of that. I think you need to stop clocks and stuff a little latery. Broken pottery, probably should keep that. Deer antler, that seems to be a rare drop. I think just leave it there. Oh, I definitely don't need aquatic plant, but it's okay.
Come back anytime.
Yerps. Go talk to Popola. Maybe she can help us make sense of the dream. I think this is when we get to a section of the game where we meet a character I was talking about.
What's up, Popola?
Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail.
Dearest Popola, I hope this letter finds you well. I'm writing in hopes of bringing to your attention a certain dream issue of concern regarding recent events in Dream the Village. I was hoping it might be Dream able to get your advice, Dream, on the matter. Recently, there have been dream reports, dream of a certain dream of dream, evil dream, empty dream, cursed dream, evil dream. Sorry. Dream. It's like freaking Shark Boy Lava Girl. Dream words, dream, and dream someone, dream. Okay.
That is certainly one bizarre piece of writing.
Just a little bit.
Who's it from?
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north.
The Forest of Myth?
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people. Something like this is very out of character for them. I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
You will? But,
Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
oh, well, alright. Thank you.
You're welcome. Dream. That movie is absolutely awful. Oh my gosh. That was one of my favorite movies when I was growing up. But looking back at it, it's utter garbage. Alright. To the northern plains. I need to get to the Forest of Myth. Is that near where I think it is? Or is it somewhere else? Time to get on the board. Come here. Hey. It's that way.
Get out of my way! I have to save Yona!
Calm down. You cannot prevail if you are blinded with rage.
He's really annoyed. December 1st, yeah. There's nothing worse than a sad tree. The Forest of Myth.
It sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way. I'm certain of it.
You know, a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Such cheek.
Okay, let's see.
Beware the words.
Yeah.
The words?
Oh, I remember this part. Oh my gosh.
Contagious words. Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
Vice's voice rose in a quizzical way.
It is not quizzical.
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered and he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at Nier and Vice.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
Uh-oh.
In your dream?
The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the Forest of Myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Vice stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here.
he said.
Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well,
Said the
yes,
mayor.
I think you have.
Yes, there you go.
In other words,
Said Nier.
we've caught the death dream?
Before the mayor could confirm Nier's suspicion, Vice exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the death dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who Nier had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village,
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream.
said the mayor.
A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Nier and Vice racked their brains but could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random scatter or chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Vice does not engage in meaningless conversations.
The mere suggestion that Vice chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator. It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Vice looked skyward, as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Nier like a contagion. Wait, said Nier suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a starter Vice aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words. What was it? It was about dreaming or something that dreams or... Oh, what the hell was it? A sheep? Cried Vice, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. Or into this head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Nier's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said. Those who dream, that's what he said. I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Nier. That sounds right, he said as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing he heard before he fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along, but I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Vice immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said. But perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snipping off the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular. And it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. Once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. And I won't stop trying till it happens. Nier nodded in agreement. Huh? Wait a second, I didn't nod. Look, if we can be of any help, said Nier, just ask. Now hold on, I did not just say that. Silence, cried Vice. The Grimoire looked from Nier to the mayor and back again, his face filled with confidence. Grimoire Vice is always confident, thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor, you told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet you seem surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my god, he said. You're right. You're right. I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Vice, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He had almost forgot what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called out the departing forms of Nier and Vice. We're all counting on you. As Nier slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of deja vu. I saw this man once before, he thought. But where? Nier's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once, he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Vice was proven to be a spectacularly poor travel companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging Nier to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Vice muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Nier snapped. Okay, Vice, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. Nier leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big? He muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. Nier slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Vice, what's going on? Nier could see Vice's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled, and then, just as Nier's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the forest, or other words. Zuri, zuri, zuri. Shak, shak, shak. This is what it's saying, I'm sorry. Chick, 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 chick. I guess that's a bird. Woo, 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 ma, woo, 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 ma. Okay, I'm not reading all this. As the insect symphony dimmed on another decibel, Nier began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise. It's something else. The insects weren't just calling out. They were asking a question. 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? By my pages. Is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. And I leave it to you to answer. 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? I will say a secret. Inwardly furious that Vice left the task to him, Nier sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret. Right? The sound of the insect stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted for Nier like a rippling wave, opening a new path. These forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Vice with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Nier moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest had accepted us, huh? Said Nier after a bit. Vice spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the willows forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. You have no idea where this path leads. As Vice finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Nier picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Vice. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface... Oh, it was out of surprise, not out of disgust. My bad. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window, but break no gas. When night falls, I vanish. When am I? Absurdly easy, barked Vice. Now answer it. Nier gritted his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right, after all. This one is pretty easy. I enter through the window, but break no gas. When night falls, I vanish. When am I? Sunlight. Sunlight. A plum of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Vice softly, I had never seen such a sight. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey, look! Cried Nier, awaking Vice from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction his friend's extended hand, Vice saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Vice? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Nier walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began Nier. But before he could get any further, the cloaked man held a hand up and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? Nier tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing there, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Vice, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose, said Nier. Well, at least it's an easy one. I have 4 legs in the morning, 2 at noon, but at night I have 3. What am I? A human or a man? Yeah. A man. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor, cried Nier. The small man slowly shook his head. I'm not the mayor you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry? What's that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the death dream. Now, you must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Nier watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Nier and Vice returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy, he cried. You made it! You actually made it back! His left hand grasped Nier's and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right raised by the cover and swung him through the air. God by heaven, stop shaking me, fool! We have not even told you if you were successful or not. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Nier withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the death dream seal, he said. At least I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as Nier filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the 3 of them laid on the forest ground and fell asleep. Nier cocked his head. Okay, hang on a second. This is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? Cause your endless prattle and cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of the place is futility itself. Nier and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten? Continued Vice. It is words that control the death dream. Words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, and we sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor. The first time I felt tired since I was in prison here. His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had a slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. Nier shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said. I think we made it. Oh, wow, said the mayor in an awed voice. We did. I'm back. He blinked once and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. You two have no idea how much this means. The death dream was spreading through our village and I wanted to. Well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and became trapped in my own dream. The man started to stand, then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Nier and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to, said the mayor as a wry smile crossed his lips. You shall relearn in short time, I'm sure, said Vice. For now, you shall return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained when the prayer was finished. It's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder, muttered Vice. We should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods. The words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse. Nier and Vice could not contain their surprise. It seemed a gold had been found in the most unexpected of places. I say, muttered Vice. This is certainly a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their goodbyes, Nier mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he had left with them. I once saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long time. You know, he said softly, this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before too. Nier tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figure it's just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. Nier gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. And what exactly is going on here? That riddle will prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much. Now I can finally return to a normal life. This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
Indeed.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Dark execution. Hey, necessary.
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
Let's do the save. I think we shall do one more villager and that'll be it.
This person must be dreaming too.
It would appear that way, yes.
Enter this villager's dream. Yes.
Can't say I'm very excited to go back there. That dream world sort of creeps me out.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time getting on with the mission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, read each other's minds. I breathe air scented with death and resist the urge to laugh, for I know it will sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? My box, my prison, is tucked beneath a stairway in the long unused catacombs of an infinite castle. Outside, I hear the sounds of a funeral dirge that plays without end. Light has no place here. Wind is a forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes, and eternity slips by in a single tick of the clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Anyone there? I hear an unfamiliar voice say. My savior. I claw at the door of my jail, embedding thick splinters under my ragged nails. I scream for help. I laugh. I sob. Surely this is a product of my addled mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For the love of all the gods, help me. And possibly hear the sound of a lock being torn out and falling to the floor. As the door slowly creaks open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired boy and a floating book before the light pours inside. My eyes, accustomed to the blackness, explode with pain, and I'm forced to turn away. Who are you? I ask, shaking hands covering my face. How have you come to this place? I am Grimoire Weiss. This is Nier. Long have we been searching for you. Now come, stand. We shall awaken from this nightmare together. The one known as Nier extends his hand and pulls me from the cell. Though my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are keen as ever, and they recognize the staccato sounds of heavy rain. I never thought to hear that again, I whisper. Would that this were not such a terrible storm, said Grimoire Weiss. Look at your feet. I force my eyes open and see water pooling around my ankles and lapping at my shins. There's so much of it. Yes, and more comes each moment we delay. If we not make good our escape, we shall all drown in this castle. We know you are weak, but you are our only hope to survive this place. Time that long forgotten friend made itself known again. I nodded my head and swore to save my rescuers, no matter the cost. The castle catacombs are a maze, twisting upon themselves like the endless entrails of a giant. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. At the end of the corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopied beds resting atop a carpet of velvet, all covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. Searching for the door to the next room, I come upon a shapeless mass of gray matter. It has been shoved against the side of the wall, and despite my fever, I think I see the outlines of a door just beyond it. When I reach out a finger and touch a piece of the mass, it turns to dust and drifts away on the wind. Realization slowly dawns, and I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses. I face a mountain of charred and crumbled corpses. I look from it to the beds and back again until the horror dawns full upon me. Someone has piled these bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. Whether they were alive or dead, I do not know. Insanity will not permit me to consider the proposition further. I make a sound, whether a scream or laughter, I cannot be certain. Then my mind grants me merciful blackness, and I find myself opening the door and leaving that most terrible of rooms. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed south. We're going back to where we came, so proceed east. I squint down the dim corridors and go north. Kind of back where we came from. If you go west, that'll be directly back to where you came from. So we went north, then east, then north. Keep going north. At the end of the path, the waters rise to my waist, exhausting me both physically and spiritually. I pray that this is the way out. Eventually, I can stand the sight of the waters no longer, and so turn my eyes upward. Imagine my surprise when I see a series of paintings hanging on a faded plaster wall. Each depicts a person in the prime of life, clad in clothing of the highest quality. The styles, however, are strange to me, leading me to believe that these people have lived long, long ago. One subject wears an outfit that particularly catches my eye. It is constructed of a thin, breezy cloth and decorated with a motif of flowers and birds. While circling the figure's waist is a leather belt of the most perfect construction. It is a stunning costume even by modern standards. As I gaze at the portrait, I am struck by a desire to touch it with my own hands. Yet as I extend a single finger to the painting, I am gripped by the most unpleasant feeling. Staring closely at the image, I see it bend and warp into the shape of another finger. Something behind the picture is pointing at me. Is it another prisoner? A fellow inmate trapped for eternity in this place? I cannot let it pass, and so I seize the portrait with both hands and throw it into the water. The wall is hollow behind the painting, and inside I can just make out a body. Whether or not this is a prisoner, there would be no rescue. The poor soul is long dead. Scraps of clothing lie on the floor around the bones. Only a small amount of fabric has survived, but it features the same delicate designs that are depicted in the portrait. I've been admiring a row of corpses, blocked from view by portraits of each victim at their pinnacle. Enough! Shooting my eyes, I paddle forward through the water. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed south. East. At the end of the path, I found myself in the great hall with only sounds of rain for comfort. The waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table upon which rest china and silver of the finest construction, as well as the remains of a fantastic feast. As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the table, each holding a dinner guest. I need some water, sorry. Noticing movement, I approach the chair at the table's head, but as the truth of the matter dawns on me, I recoil in horror. The host of the feast is a corpse, as well as are all the guests. An army of foul, wriggling insects have made homes in their remains, and this is the movement I saw. The once splendid feast was now nothing more than a requiem for the damned. I take a moment to steady my shaking hands, to slowly back away from the table. Desperate to lose sight of the abomination before me, my gaze lands on the chairs upon which the dead were seated. This is a mistake, for the chairs proved to be even more terrible than the feast itself. Each one is covered in a layer of specks that run from the seat up the back and down the arms. That explains the color of the carpet beneath my feet. I can only pray that the unfortunate diners were dead when the meal began. For if not, it is a simple task to envision the agonizing screams that must have sprung forth from their mouths. My mind grasped frantically at the possibility that these souls had committed some terrible crime for which this was punishment. Though in truth, I suspect they had committed no crime at all. There would be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was their last supper. I squint down the corridors and I go, north. Against all hope, we make it to the front door. Break it down, someone cries, and so I give myself to the effort. In tandem with Nier and Grandma Vice, I slam my body against the thick, sturdy door. On the third try, it gives way, and we find ourselves sprawled on the ground outside the castle. The storm is in retreat. The clouds above are so dark and foreboding, but to the west I can see a thin shimmer of sunlight, trying to break through. How can I thank you? I cry as tears join the rain on my cheeks. I would have surely died in there. Looking down, I suddenly noticed that my dress is in tatters. Sheepishly, I tried to cover my exposed skin. Your dress? Asks Vice. Are you a woman, madam? I am. I proffer the two a smile. I suppose that comes as something of a surprise, seeing as how I exist only in the form of words. I can see that the one known as Nier is disappointed that a torn dress will be given no further description, but he hides it well. Weird. With a nod and a shrug, the three of us set forth to our awakening. But behind us, an awakening of another kind is taking place. Black smoke fills the abandoned castle, providing the countless damned souls inside with their final shroud. After a moment, the castle's windows shatter with a mighty roar. A fresh breeze blows through the hallways and corridors, clearing the smoke away for good. As we watch in awe, uncountable black shadows slowly flicker to light, crossing to and fro in front of the broken windows. The castle's dead have awakened to their new life as shades.
You have anything to say about that?
Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next time.
I hear that.
Woo! That was a struggle reading through all that. Alright, I need a break. So that is where we're gonna stop. This fight's so interesting to me, and I do like voice acting. Whew, but that was rough. I was about to quit, man. Okay. I feel like my voice is gonna start going, so I'm gonna talk a bit quieter now because I don't want to strain my voice too much. So that is where we're gonna stop. Good times, great times. We're gonna go to the next villager next time and figure out what's going on there. And yeah, so I'm gonna hop off, let my voice rest, and we'll get back to this. So look forward to that for next time. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on next playthrough. Bye bye.